Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Detroit Pistons. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. You got Longley. Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harper in at the 1. Now, here's Jordan. Pass to Rodman. To the right side. Outside, Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Thomas.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Jordan passes to Longley. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Lambeer. Jordan against Thomas. Buries the 20-footer.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Jordan left side. Pass to Rodman. Back to Jordan. Fires the 3. The shot's good. Rodman making the play.
Excellent touch on the long-range bomb from Jordan. He only takes those when he really likes them, and that one looked good.
Outside Thomas. Takes a shot at the elbow, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Thomas got his second basket.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now, here's Rodman. Pippen for 3, and the Bulls another 3.
Pippen with a really confident-looking stroke, taking full advantage of the short corner 3.
Down low, and stolen by Jordan. Pippen kicks to Jordan. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here is Mahorn. Inside, here's Dumars. Rodman with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 4. Longley passes to Jordan. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. Picks his spots really well inside.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for the Bulls. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Thomas. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Kicks it out to Jordan. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Lambeer. Pistons trail by 6. Pistons passing it around. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Thomas passes to Aguirre. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And there it is for him. Jordan's got 9 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lays it up off the glass.
He certainly is not the tallest forward in the league, but Aguirre carves out space in there, knows how to use that ample lower body, and he's highly skilled.
Now here's Pippen. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Double team on Thomas. Here's Lambier. They get it back. And finished off by Mahorn.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Shot's good by Pippen.
Three-point shooting, one of the strengths of Scottie Pippen's game.
Pistons trail by 9. Thomas surveying the D. Aguirre against Pippen. Now here is Aguirre. He's guarded closely. Mahorn no good. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 17-6 run. No good from Jordan. Thomas against Harper. And the pinpoint pass there by Isaiah.
This is where Lambier looks to score off. He's really an accomplished interior scorer.
The Bulls leading by 7. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Harper. Pass to Pippen. Kukoc kicks to Pippen. To the middle. Jordan inside. Covered by Dumas. Back to Jordan. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
We've got Johnson. Sally is out there with Edwards. Then it's Thomas. And it's Rodman in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Here's Johnson. Vinnie Johnson, the microwave, living up to his nickname.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Kerr outside. On the wing, Kukoc. Back to Kerr. Pass to Brown. Over Thomas. Pocket 6. A steal. And here's the fast break. Rodman leading the way. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Bushler's checked in for Brown.
Number 30, Judd Bushler.
Bulls leading by 5. Rodman with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Never afraid of or shying away from contact. Dennis Rodman, I think he even seeks to get hit.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And Rodman, no good on that one.
You know, what you get from Dennis Rodman is relentless effort and hustle. Rodman does the dirty work out there and puts his body on the line with the fervor that very few players can match.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Rodman. And both free throws good for Rodman.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Detroit has possession. The Bulls getting the bucket.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
The Bulls leading by 5. Kukoc dishes to Rodman. Kerr outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Kerr's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, Kerr is obviously an Allen wrench in this department. He's a specialist, a talented long-range shooter.
Thomas passes to Johnson. Pass to Sally. Second chance shot. Here's Edwards. And John Sally, the spider, snares the rebound.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Here's Kerr for 3. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. And now an 11-point Bulls lead. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Lambier's checked in for Edwards. Mahorn comes in for Sally. Aguirre's checked in for Dennis Rodman. And it's Dumars in for Johnson. Now, here's Jordan. He's got 9. Pass to Simpkins. To the wing right side. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Pistons ball.
Pistons trail by 9. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here is Mahorn. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And then Lambier with the dunk.
Merciless jam that time by Lambier, not giving anybody room to get in his way.
Pass to Simpkins. Back to Jordan. The tray. And the Bulls, another 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And here is Thomas, following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Here's Aguirre. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
You know, from that far out, Aguirre pretty much automatic.
The Bulls leading by 8. Right side, Jordan. Pass to Simpkins. Out to Kukoc. And here's Jordan outside. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 6. Longley grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
Here's Jordan. Rebound by the Pistons. Now here is Aguirre. Outside Thomas. Pass to Mahorn. Lambier down low. Longley on him. Another shot. And it will go. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Lambier.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Johnson, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. Then for the Bulls, Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Simpkins. Pippen comes in for Tony Kukoc. And it's Harper in for Kerr. Now, here is Jordan. He's got 15. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Dumars. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Harper kicks to Rodman. Jordan, right side. It's Pippen on the wing. Wire covering. And here's Jordan outside. And again, no good by Chicago. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dumars with the drive. Dennis Rodman pulls it in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Jordan gets it to go.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
Chicago foul. Ron Harper. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here is Aguirre. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Aguirre's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Bulls. They lead by 7. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. Rodman is out there with Long. Then there's Harper. Then it's Pippen, and it's Jordan in at the 2. Now, here's Thomas. Here's Aguirre. Hands the shot from the wing. He's got 8.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The Bulls leading by 7. To the paint. Thomas with the steal. A floater. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Pippen slams it in.
Taking flight, Scottie Pippen going upstairs.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Thomas against Harper. Pass to Lambier. Shoots over Longley. Bill Lambier buries it from mid-range.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Now, here's Harper. Still scoreless. He gets it in there. And the Bulls lead by 9.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Offensive rebound, and it's good for 2.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Jordan. 1 points in the game. Goes back up. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Jordan's got 23.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan was such a musical rhythm to his game.
Pass to Aguirre. The rebound by Harper. The Bulls leading by 9. Rodman passes to Pippen. Outside, Jordan. Lambier against Harper. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Sinks the three-pointer. Pippen's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
Pippen wasting no time firing off that pass there.
It's Thomas on the wing, guarded by Pippen. McGuire passes to Lambeer. Harper with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Jordan. It falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Detroit making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Kukoc, he's checked in for Jordan, and Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. Thomas. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Chicago leading by 14. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on.
Yeah, he's a really competitive guy, Joe Dumars, not allowing the defense to overwhelm him there.
Detroit shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Here's Pippen.
Tony Kukoc. His first personal foul. First team foul.
Pistons trail by 12. And here is Thomas. 6 points for him. Goes up on the wing. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And stolen by Longley. Here's Kukoc, and it's Kukoc with the jam.
Hey, Kukoc is 6'10", which makes it easy for him to flush it home, especially with that kind of defense on him. Get out of the way.
A different look here for Detroit. Edwards comes in for Bill Lambier, and it's Johnson in for Thomas.
Substitution for Detroit. James Edwards. Vinny Johnson.
Johnson outside. Pass to Rodman. Three-pointer on the way. A shot by Johnson, no good. Chicago leading by 14. Pippen dishes to Kukoc. Kerr kicks to Pippen. Lets the 3 fly. Second chance effort. He lays it in. Longley's got his first points in this one.
Boy, tremendous advantage on the offensive boards for Longley there. Easy putback for him.
McGuire against Kukoc. Outside, Aguirre. Over Kukoc. That misses off the backboard.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Boy, Pippen gets the bucket and is going to shoot the and one. Excellent concentration there.
Bulls shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And the Pistons making a change here. Sally's checked in. Wennington, he's checked in for the Bulls. Bushler comes in for Rodman.
I think what you most appreciate about Pippen, at least I do, is his versatility. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds, he passes, and he defends at a really high level.
Now, here's Dumars. Pass to Edwards. Shot to stop the run. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Johnson, the pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Here's Sally. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
For 3, Pippen drills the three-pointer. Pippen's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Bulls. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Thomas is out there with Johnson. Then it's Sally. Then there's Edwards. And it's Rodman in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
I like how selective Rodman is with his shots, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
Burrell passes to Kukoc. Here's Burrell. He's guarded by Johnson. Back to Kukoc. Out left to the wing. The 3. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
You know, you can't afford to forget about Kukoc's length on the glass. I mean, he'll hurt you with it when you let him.
Outside Thomas. Here's Sally. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Kerr kicks to Kukoc. Pass to Burrell. Kerr outside. Here's Wennington, guarded by Sally. A fader. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 6 rebounds now in the game. And then Thomas with the dunk.
Surprising ups for the little fella. Isaiah Thomas saw the opening, took it, and threw it down.
Here's Burrell. Here's Kerr for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Outside Edwards. Thomas, it's a wide open look. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Kukoc has got his 4th rebound in this one. Kerr, the pass to Wennington. From down in the low post, it goes. Wennington's got his first points of the game.
In tight, close to the bucket. Wennington, powerful and hard to contain.
Pass to Edwards. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And the wing jumper offline.
Pistons foul. Vinny Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Bill Lambert's checked in for Edwards. Mahorn comes in for Sally. Aguaya's checked in for Dennis Rodman. And it's Dumars in for Johnson. Jordan dishes to Harper. Back to Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Jordan's got 11 points here in just the second half. Outside Thomas. Yes, it is. For that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Right now, this is Thomas's show. I mean, he's just torturing the defense and getting busy.
Bulls moving the ball around. Jordan outside. Spins. Rebound, Detroit. Mahorn's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Thomas. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Boy, Isaiah Thomas, such a creative ball handler, rush hour handler, and a fantastic feel for how to break defenses down.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Jordan. It's rebounded by Dumars. Pistons trail by 18. Thomas down low. Defended by Pippen. And that one is good. Thomas has got 10 points in the quarter.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Jordan kicks to Harden. Pippen for three. Kept alive. The shot's good from Rodman.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Pass to Mahorn to the inside.
You know, even with the defense right in his path, McGuire stayed strong and earned himself a trip to the line.
At the line for Detroit, Mark McGuire.
That free throw good for McGuire. And a different look here for the Pistons. Sally, he's checked in for Laimbeer. Rodman comes in for Mahorn. Johnson, he's checked in for Dumars. And it's Williams in for Isaiah Thomas. And so Aguirre nails them both.
You know, Mark Aguirre does really just about everything you would ask of him on the floor. Not much that he can't do.
Jordan, the pass to Rodman. Back to Jordan. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
We've seen that a few times today, guys. I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Laimbeer's checked in for Sally. Mahorn comes in for Rodman. Dumars, he's checked in for Johnson. And Thomas subbed in for Williams. Thomas, no good. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 22 is their biggest lead. From deep, Jordan, the three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
Jordan's got 34 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And here's Dumars outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jordan can't get it to go. Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen.
Substitution on the court.
.30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Williams. It's deflected.
Nice job that time by Kukoc using the wingspan to get a hand on it.
17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. That one good for two.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for two, Williams.
And the second free throw, good. Brown dishes to Kerr. The three. Not going to go that time. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
And you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Michael Jordan.